I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Little head hunting with the left. What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
Halfway through round number one. Nothing there on the punch by the Beast from the east.
Nice work.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
10 clicks of the talk. Scored well with that straight left. And that's the end of round one. The Beast's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. Here we go. Round two is underway. Solid left hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by the Beast from the east. Nice work to the midsection with the left.
Come on, kids, focus.
Good flush shot upstairs. Now he brings the left hand upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Keep your head moving.
The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby.
Okay, you look great. Just don't get crazy out there. Are smart.
And round number 3 is underway. Good right hand by the Beast from the east. The Brown Bombers almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Very accurate with the overhand right. Oh, what an uppercut. The ground bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. Keep swinging, baby.
The Beast's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. A solid left hand by the Beast. That's a momentum changer upstairs. The ground bomber's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. The Beast's able to land a good, solid left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. The Beast is left, landing well. Nice block.
Move!
Count down the final moments of this round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Okay, listen. When he misses you with much counter. Jab. Jab and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head. Then finish to the body.
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to 0.
Keep working the body.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Solid straight right hand.
Nice. Pace yourself.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Down.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Side, side.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
You need to keep your head moving.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good return fire that time. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Real good.
Ground bombers, well, he's back on the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their heads, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
The Beast is feeling the effects now of that hook. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
One, two.
Halfway through this round here. scored well after being hit himself. The Brown Bombers left now getting into the mix. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. That last round really damaged him. The Brown Bombers' face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
Good shot there with that left. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Scores up top with a left. The Beast's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this.
You all right?
I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it hasn't felt to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A well-placed left hand up top. The Beast's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. At the halfway point of round 7.
Come on, kid, focus.
To the head he goes with a left hand. The Beast's proving to be elusive. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And that does it for this round.
Don't stand in front of him.
One flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. This David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like
Go out there, go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this man. Good job. Good, good. Nice work.
Teddy's scorecard here with 7 rounds in the books. The Brown Bombers enjoying a slight lead. That wasn't the case not that long ago, but the past few rounds, now he's inching away.
Yeah, when you're in a tough fight or close fight like this has been, it's kind of like an x-ray machine into a guy's soul. You start to find out what he is, and you're starting to see it right here.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. The Brown Bombers just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you, and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
The halfway point of round number 8. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. The Brown Bombers fighting real smart here on the outside. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight. And I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Body shot lands. It was the right. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. The Brown Bombers' strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
.90 seconds into the 9th round.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on. Do it again.
You got this one. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hands up, man. Hands up.
You got nice.
10 seconds to go in this round. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
And now they start round number 10.
You're doing great.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
The Beast's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Halfway through round 10. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Solid right hand lands. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go.
All right, relax, just relax. You're doing fine. Now you're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight, keep them tight. Feel good? Excellent, keep going.
Start of round number 11, Teddy's scorecard. The Beast's not down by much, but I don't like the way he looks at all, Teddy. It looks like he doesn't have much left in the tank.
Yeah, and you wonder about his training camp. You really have to wonder, did he do enough? Because there should be a little reserve when we're looking at right now.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Brown Bomber.
Focus.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The Beast sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
More movement. Head movement.
The Beast's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Beat him
Went
up
to the
again.
body there, but unable to connect. Solid counter punch by the Beast. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Brown Bomber.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
Keep working the body.
Halfway through this 12th and final round. The Beast has got to do more than this. I mean, you can't just sit there stationary and expect the night to go your way. This fight is going opposite of how he needs it to go right now.
Well, maybe it's not, Joe. Maybe he's given up already. You know, it's all about what's going on in the mind of a fighter. Maybe he's given in, and this is his way, believe it or not, of getting the ref to stop this fight.
Come up.
Head body.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Wilder.
A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard falls in line, and everybody here in the